This is the Big Chillin Podcast.
It's the Big Chillin Podcast. Yeah. No, but
Yeah, what the hell?
this is an episode of a
Yes.
show on YouTube
Yeah,
for the time being.
yeah,
Is where it is. It's where you'll find
I
it.
think so.
Should we put it on Spotify?
I don't know. Will that? You think
I
that'll
think we
help?
could just do that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it'll be a good place to put it. People go on Spotify now. Some people swear by Spotify, and it's like, oh, okay. But no, I mean it's
Some
good.
people swear by it.
It's yeah, they do.
Swear by Spotify.
And maybe that is the title. We're just gonna bow down to Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just bow
hopefully
down
get
to
a deal. 'Cause apparently you get Spotify deal. You're golden.
Yeah, it's pretty
You're
cool.
good to go.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying earlier, what? It's the summertime.
Oh my
At this
God!
point,
It's the summertime. People are going outside. People are getting in the water.
Yeah.
You don't have to wear a mask.
Nope.
You don't have to worry about the. Well, I mean, I guess you do. I mean, there's other variants.
Yeah.
You know, and it's come to fruition that it could have potentially leaked from that lab called the Wuhan coronavirus lab, where it originated in Wuhan.
Which would mean what exactly?
I don't know, but it was a politicized thing, and people were like, "That's absurd. It didn't come from a lab." I remember I was like, "I don't know about that. That's a little crazy." It was almost too obvious, you know. I think that was the thing. It was almost too obvious. No, it didn't come from the Corona lab.
It's like there's no way.
It's like right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lab where they study viruses, and that lab is also, where they study that one.
Yeah, they have
Multiple
a
other things that
couple
could have
of those.
escaped besides Corona.
yeah. And I was watching I think it was Tiger Belly, where they were saying that it's almost more racist to say that it came from like some guy eating a bat or a pangolin. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
It was like insinuating that it was racist that it came from China. I guess when you talk about the Wuhan thing,
Yeah, I guess.
which
see
a
that.
lot of it. I mean, a lot of the people that were probably going, "Haha, China virus." Yeah, that probably came from some racism. But
Oh, that was completely. Yeah, anyone who calls
Yeah.
it the China virus is probably racist against the Chinese now because
Yeah.
they think
but
like
to say it came from the lab, which we I guess don't know, but it's pretty likely.
it's likely
you'd
now.
say. Yeah, I guess.
That's great.
As
Yeah,
of
that'll-
a couple days ago, or
Mm.
something.
Really?
I don't know. No
Yeah.
one really cares about that. Is the thing.
Well, enough
Um,
people like.
No,
I think
no,
it's
no,
like
no.
20% of the country does, or 25% of the crazy.
Well, what they really care about, the real crazies care about, is this alien report, allegedly coming out tomorrow,
Do they really? Oh yeah, it's coming out tomorrow. Wow. Do
Right.
they really care about it though?
25th.
I feel like they're just caught up in like trying to find pedophiles, even though.
That's true. I mean,
People
but the
don't like
aliens
to
could
do
have
it.
something to do with the pedophiles. They really like connecting things. So, you got
Yeah.
pedophiles. Whether you know what they say, where there's pedophiles, there's aliens.
I just feel like aliens would
Smoke,
be too far
fire.
advanced to be pedophiles. That seems like a really.
It really is like a low-hanging thing. Maybe they're really small and they only like kids,
Yeah, because
and they hang out with kids a lot, and they think they're I almost called them Republicans.
They think they're pedophiles.
It's
so
so
they hang out with them.
it's a habit, I guess. just hearing that around this liberal hellhole,
Yeah, it's awful.
Um,
Really bad.
no,
So much socialism.
right? Right outside the door, I see it.
Yeah,
No, it's rain. It's rain. Actually, my bad.
Is it
rain.
communism? It was communism. Actually, I think that was out there.
I think it was rain, but
There's no difference, so it's cool
okay.
between
cool.
rain communism and socialism.
They have all very similar definitions, but
Yeah.
no one really cares.
Nope.
That's the bottom line, I think.
I think so. That's it. Well,
That's the
it.
episode.
Bottom line, yeah, no one cares. Bye.
And that's the Big Chillin Podcast. Every episode we have a bottom line.
Yeah.
No, we don't. It's like a Seinfeld
Oh.
thing.
Yep.
And here's the bottom line.
There's the bottom line.
Then I don't think they ever did that.
It's like some sort of thing we talk about called the bottom line.
The bottom line. Maybe we should have our political segment called the bottom line.
The bottom
The bottom
line.
line.
This is the bottom
Here's
line.
our political news that may or
Yeah.
may not have happened.
Yep. Same
Go.
sort of news.
What did Biden do?
Oh my God.
He
You know
slept
what?
probably a lot, right?
Well, first of all, he's a hologram. So
You're right. Holograms don't sleep. I'm crazy. Thinking this
Yeah.
guy sleeps.
yeah, he's not real. So
Yeah, is that what they did during the debates to make him seem like he was a coherent guy?
it was pretty realistic, wasn't it?
You know, Trump never touched him.
He never tried to throw a pen through him.
No one threw anything or tried to touch him.
That's the
Could
thing.
you imagine if someone threw a pen and it went through him? Oh my God!
It would be like, dude, the room would be so silent.
There would be no sound. They'd just be like, oh.
Whoa! The fucking people who think he's a hologram would fucking freak
Oh
out.
my God! What if Trump and Biden
Yeah.
like? What if they start throwing things and neither one of them are real?
The holograms are able to pick things up and throw things through each other.
No, I
That's
mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people threw things at both of them.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
both
just
of
like
them
went
were
through.
holograms.
We're like, what's going on here?
I would totally.
Who's the Wizard of
believe
Oz
it.
in this situation?
Yeah,
Hillary?
exactly. Yeah, she's
Bernie.
Like, oh God, yeah. He's got the suit on with the balls on it.
He's got the communist technology.
well, the black suit with the white balls on it. You know that Andy Serkis wore to be Golem.
To be Gollum?
Yeah, whatever.
Or to be Caesar?
Yeah, either way, the monkey or the thing.
What an actor.
He's quite
To be able to
he's
play
quite-
both
he's
of
quite
those
a-
roles.
Yeah, he's quite a talented actor.
Andy
But
Serkis. What a guy. That would be the guy to have on the podcast is Andy Serkis.
that'd be crazy if he even does. I think he just does like Conan.
We're going to start with Shinigami, the MMA guy.
Shinigami.
We're going to work our way up to the report of the
It'd be
week.
cool to interview Shinigami. Yeah.
Shinigami is an MMA superstar, up and coming
Yeah, he's really
uh,
awesome.
master of the arts.
Wears a really cool. He's got. I like the
Sick
style
outfit.
too of having the gi on.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
Not everybody does that. Some of them
Yeah.
are just wearing basketball shorts out there.
And it's pretty tough because it's outside.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are.
It's different. Like, I could see that getting to a point where there's an outdoor fighting league.
That'd be
When
cool.
they talked about Fight Island last year, like
This
the
was gonna be?
UFC, when they were talking about Fight Island, and they were like, we're gonna rent out an island and we're gonna have a ring and people are gonna fight in it.
Cool.
Everybody was thinking, hey,
Palm
this
trees
could be
everywhere,
outdoors
white
because
sand.
the picture they showed was literally palm trees, white sand, beach, and a ring
Mhm.
on the sand, or like an octagon on the sand.
It's pretty
If
hot.
they did that, first of all, it would be so hot
Yeah.
it'd be impossible to do, right?
Yeah.
If it was a better weathered area,
Yeah, like not a desert.
they always do it in Las Vegas or another desert. They're like, "Where's the closest desert?" They
Yeah.
went to Abu Dhabi.
Where do you
Crazy.
dehydrate the quickest? All right, fight there.
Yeah,
I guess it's probably
good
why.
for weight cuts.
Yeah, maybe. Just stand outside. With your mouth open.
Yeah, all day.
Just rip the.
It's Khabib and all these guys.
They just seem like turkeys. Their mouths open. Yeah, we're just go
They're
dehydrate.
like, "Oh my God, they're fighters!" Wow.
Wow, couldn't wait, huh, guys? For a fight?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
you could
Oh
feed
my
them
God.
if you like chew up some food and like.
Spit it in it. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
But yeah, that would
That's
have been cool
gross.
if it was an actual island. Like, bring it to Hawaii or so. Like, black sand, like near a volcano fighting.
That would be oh my God. See, this is how I picture it. Like a
shit.
video game. You know how the track changes, in some of the racing games, and all of a sudden you're in this crazy place. Or
This
Mortal
is-
Kombat, the thing changes.
It's what Shinigami has to make.
I think he could
does
take
he
over.
own the thing? Is
He
like,
doesn't
part
own
of it?
Street Beefs. Who
owns Street Beefs?
I don't know who owns Street Beefs, but I think
Who
if
created it?
Shinigami or one of these guys becomes or it gets enough money, maybe one of the YouTubers
Yeah.
who's more of a business person, and into that, could create a thing kind of like Dana White. Well, Dana
That
White
would be
bought
cool.
the UFC when it wasn't as big,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess did create what it is today, while also kind of fucking over the fighters and pay.
Well, that's how you
Um,
become a great guy. You just gotta fuck everybody over.
Yeah, I guess so. Great businessman there. But
Yeah.
I would definitely have Dana White on the podcast.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Dana.
Once
We're
we
not
get
doing
8
this.
subscribers,
You're totally not using
oh
steroids.
my God. No, definitely not. Your hands are definitely that, like, balloony.
They're just man hands.
For
That's what man's
no
hands
reason.
look like. But
You're
he, if we have any sort of
He'd shake your hand
personality
right
like
off.
that- yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if we could become shake your hand. Those guys are hilarious. They gotta like aggressively shake their hands and make to
Squeeze
be
the
the
fuck out of your
dominant
hand.
one. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, I've
weird.
had that. It's like, wow, can we
Don't
just not
touch
be
me.
weird?
How about that?
Yeah, the shake, the
That's weird.
handshake.
Oh my god, that's such a mean thing to say.
Don't touch me. How about that?
Don't touch me. How about that?
Yeah, that's how you be dominant. Just don't get touched.
I don't get touched
I
there.
don't shake hands. But yeah, shaking hands is so weird when you break it down. I don't know why it means. We'll go off on this tangent for a second. for
I
some
like that you're
psychological
approaching
breakdown
this
shit.
because I have something to say about
Yeah.
it. Go.
It is so weird. Because think of what you're doing. I mean, it's a mundane thing to even think about. You're reaching forward and just grabbing. You're grabbing onto someone else's hand that they just, it's just a hand and an arm, and you're just moving it up and
It is
down.
so much
This,
more.
this is the act of shaking, and that's somehow sealing any deal. That's somehow a greeting. How did that become a greeting? It's so bizarre.
In the South, no deal is done.
Yeah, no deal is done here in the Mississippi or whatever. Was it Greenville, Mississippi? I don't know.
I have no idea what it was.
Whatever, Django chain. But yeah, it's very bizarre, and people are like worried that we don't have to do that anymore. I never enjoyed grabbing other people's hands and doing that anyway.
No,
It's
you
always
dap them
bizarre.
up and you fucking leave.
Yeah, you just like something quick. You don't grab the
No,
whole
but-
hand, or not even just like what's
You-
up.
You don't have to.
You
I
know?
guess. It's gonna be
We
interesting
could
now. I
talk.
mean, it's not gonna be. I mean, people are still gonna shake hands and
Yeah,
hug
it's
each
weird.
other.
It's very.
It was interesting when people were like, "That's gonna go away. No one's ever gonna
Very chimpish.
high five anymore." Okay.
Oh, that's. I mean,
Sure.
when people were saying that, I was like, "Are you
All right,
insane?"
drama queens.
People were doing that during the pandemic.
Yeah.
What?
People were fucking.
It's so
Crazy.
bizarre. Yeah, I don't know what
Um,
that shit is. But back to the UFC.
No,
if-
shaking hands though.
oh, sorry.
Do
yes,
have
you can
something to
your
say about this.
piece.
People were making a huge deal. When I say people, I guess I mean like media was making a huge deal of the handshake at the Biden Putin thing. Where
Oh,
they, like
yeah.
shake hands and then look at the
Yeah.
cameras, and then they were like, Putin looked away first, broke the eye contact, and Biden stayed looking.
Isn't that so weird?
And they're like, are you gonna try to say that this guy alphaed Putin?
Yeah, a fucking USSR, what now? USSR, oh my god, former, oh my god, why
Soviet
can I
Union?
not think? No, Soviet Union, it was something else.
They were the, used to be.
Oh man, I don't know, I can't think of this shit.
Spetsnaz.
Yeah, former like Spetsnaz agent or something like that.
I don't know what
whatever
they
it
are. I
was.
forget what they are.
Oh my god, I don't know why I can't think of that. But yeah, basically a guy who is an operative, in like who's trained to kill people and who can
Was
fight.
he doing that?
And ex-KGB.
That's what
the
it is.
KGB. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah.
It was like I was just trying to find the words and
I was like
assemble the
Spetsnaz,
letters.
but that was from Modern Warfare 2.
I mean,
don't
it's
know what I'm
just
talking
as
about.
bad. It's real, Spetsnaz.
Yeah.
It's an actual thing, I think, anyway. But like a KGB,
Yeah, they
yeah,
had-
that's
they had a good
basically,
A good symbol thing.
they like beat the shit out of you to like condition you first, and then you become like
course,
some
of
sort of
course.
agent that topples governments or whatever.
He should fight MMA. Well, I guess that's how. I don't know if some of these guys went through anything like that to.
That's how the
train,
Spetsnaz shit
but
was.
That's pretty crazy.
That's how the Japanese
Putin
military was
would
too.
obviously win in a fight between him and Biden. There's no.
There's no way.
But does that matter? Like
Why?
do
Yeah.
they,
Why
like,
do we care about fighting the Russian leader? Can we please come to an agreement to not nuclearly
all right, here's our political view right here. Here's our big political view.
Yeah.
We don't want nukes to happen.
Yes. Don't.
Sorry if that's divisive.
Yeah. Sorry
and
if
not
I'm
PC.
crazy. Sorry if I'm a radical, foaming at the
Leftist.
mouth leftist who's just, wants communism everywhere. But I
Get
don't
outta
want
here,
any
commie.
nuclear war because it's not good for anyone.
Wow.
And yeah. So why? Can we just can we shake hands, smile, shake hands? That's all you gotta fucking do. With the guy who has also
I
more
disagree.
nukes than we do, actually.
They have more nukes?
Yeah, bigger nukes. They have the
Mm.
largest nuclear weapon on the planet. It's like 650,000 kilotons
Why do they
of
have one of
nuclear
those?
because they feel like they need it because we're always edging up closer with them with NATO and stuff. But this is very unpopular. Left and right views, basically. Both the right and the left don't really like Russia. But I'm sure that the right probably likes Russia a little bit more since they're kind of the enemy of the left now.
I don't know
But
if
what
like,
a weird thing.
I don't know what they're doing. Russia in the grand scheme of things, I don't know what they're doing
Yeah.
worldwide.
It
I guess the
seems-
consensus is China is trying to do imperialism a different way by rebuilding all the stuff, and or like giving them
I was just trying to mouth the Silk Road policy. I think that's
Yeah.
what it is.
So they just kind of rebuild infrastructure and then move in.
Instead of toppling your government, installing a dictator puppet to take your harvest your natural resources, not pay you for them at all, not give you any sort of subsidy for harvesting them off your land, and giving them to the United States, that's basically,
Did we talk
What?
about China? I feel like we talked about
Yeah.
China in the last episode too. Damn,
Yeah.
they're gonna come after us.
That's no, they're not. But that's
But
basically
we can't ever go there now. I
what
guess.
China is not doing. So China is going in and improving infrastructure. I don't know how exactly. I haven't looked this up completely. I don't follow China to a T. I just listen to
You don't
every
follow
now
their
and then.
Instagram?
China? No. China's Instagram.
They update their story every day. I'm up
Hilarious.
to date on China.
Yeah, Democratic People's Republic of China or whatever it is, or Chinese Communist. What's
That's
the People's
Congo.
Party? Yeah. Yeah.
That's North Korea, I guess too.
Yeah, but the U.S. way of imperialism is what I just described, though. Toppling their government, installing a puppet dictator who takes the natural resources.
We go
and
over
gives it
there,
to
we
our
solve
companies.
all of their problems.
Oh yeah, we just solve them.
They have better stuff than us, and then
Yep.
we heroically deal with what we have left over.
Yeah, but anyway, the people around the I'm sure countries around the world are very tired of this. It's been going on since like the 30s, since like the banana wars.
Oh, we had to get them.
Yeah, the bananas.
Yeah. That was probably their defense.
The CIA is like, okay, have you had one of these?
Here's the
things?
thing, though.
Have you had one?
They were saying on the internet, allegedly,
It's so funny.
which is probably the most said word on this podcast.
The allegedly podcast.
We're not responsible for anything we say, allegedly.
It's comedy. We're comedians.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's how you get away with it.
Yeah.
We're comedians.
And
That was a
but
joke.
the banana wars, if bananas, as they are according to the internet, used to taste like runts, like the artificial banana flavor, I get it.
If the 1930s banana tasted that delicious, then I still don't understand invading a country and
That's true.
toppling
That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I would
But,
be like,
yeah.
can we get some seeds?
Yeah, I'd be like, yo,
they
man,
could have started there.
we'd love to buy. How about we love to establish a trade deal where we
Yeah.
pay for your bananas instead of stealing your country and then the bananas.
Exactly. Like they went so far ahead
It's
of
crazy.
Did they talk to anybody first?
I don't think
They're like,
so.
we don't even know what language they speak, so
Yeah, what is it? Swahili? I don't know.
let's
What's
go
going
right in
on?
there. We're gonna go in at night. They're not even gonna know. Grab the bananas.
Yeah.
Get out. And on the way out, topple the government. That's all.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. And then bananas for
Was there a
everyone.
topple of the government too, or did they just grab the bananas and get out?
No, the Banana Wars was they installed puppet dictators instead of their democratically elected people who they've chosen, who are actually
Okay,
going to
okay,
help
okay.
out the people, and then they get the strong man in there who crushes everybody. See, the only problem
Just for the bananas?
for the bananas, literally, for bananas, the Chiquita Banana Company.
It's great that we
Chiquita,
didn't
I don't know.
discover like a whole planet of like
If the moon
what did they
had
love back
anything on
then
it-
of what are those fucking
Oh.
cookies called?
Oh, the Hydrox.
Hydrox.
This
A planet Hydrox.
Planet Hydrox.
And they go there and there's a species of humanoid but very, very small.
The Hydroxians.
Unfortunately for them.
Yeah.
With very, very big bananas. Maybe
Yeah.
they're bananas that are
They have to like pick them up with two hands and with the form that they use to lift the boxes at work or whatever, corner the load and then bend your knees and then pick it up because it's heavy.
and they all taste like
Heavy
I don't know, the most sugary, delicious, sweet banana caramelized thing that you've ever had.
That's why I need to
It would be just like Avatar.
yeah, we need to grow some
Fucked.
yeah, we need to it totally would be. But yeah, we need to grow some nice banana trees. We need to get some of those ice cream bananas or whatever those are.
Yeah, I want to try those. I'm not
yeah.
discouraged by anyone that says they don't taste like ice cream.
Well, yeah, I mean either way.
That's negative energy. We don't like that.
Yeah,
here.
who cares? Get out of here with that negative energy.
I'm
Please
trying
don't
the
do
ice
that.
cream banana. Look it up. You can grow it yourself, everybody.
Yeah, look
You
it
can
up.
grow fruits.
Look it up.
They
Don't
don't-
err on
They're not
research.
just at the store.
Yeah, look at stuff that you can also grow at your house that you cannot find at store. But yeah, the ice cream bananas or whatever the other ones were, The pineapples that that big fat one that grew in that pot that I had,
It was really good. It was a crisp
that
pineapple.
was crazy. That was so sweet. It was almost sour.
It
And it was
was
so yellow. on
so
the inside,
good,
it was
I
so
almost
insane.
threw up. No, just
Yeah, I
kidding.
mean, like, it was so pineapple-y and so
it was really good
tropical
though.
and
It was
so
almost like a
delicious.
pina colada already, just the pineapple.
Literally, almost. It was so delicious. Like, it's literally, you only need like that and ice and some whatever juice. But
Don't even blend it. Just put it in a
oh
cup.
god, yeah, on the ice, pineapples on ice or whatever. That'd be delicious.
Iced apples.
Ice apples, yeah. You could put them on dry ice with a popsicle stick through them, and they'd freeze, and you could eat them that way.
That'd be kind of
It'd be
interesting.
delicious, yeah, it's crazy. But the a banana, like a small banana tree or whatever, the ice cream banana tree grows to, is it like 6 feet tall? Very, very short, right? Not really.
I'm not
that.
sure. I think it's a smaller tree.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we could just put that in like a, I don't know, plant it outside or something. Replace it with a.
It's a shame they
Replace
ate all
whatever
those
with it.
bananas that used to exist that tasted really good.
Yeah, they just got extinct. But
Yeah.
the sweetness of a homegrown, organically fertilized banana is probably
Probably great.
pretty crazy. Yeah, it's probably
Wow,
delicious.
yeah, I'm thinking about this now.
Yeah.
I want to grow blueberries. I
Mm.
want to grow all kinds
Yep.
of fruits and vegetables and stuff, and have a forest of this. And
Forest.
there's all these people that have food forests on the internet. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about a large forest of food. Difficult though, because like, how do you grow all that stuff in an environment and keep everything?
Yeah.
Like, what's the best environment to grow the most diverse forest of food? Probably somewhere tropical that gets
Yeah,
a lot of
somewhere
rain.
tropical-ish. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, tropical places are huge wide. Or
So
you could
humid.
Just, if you can build a big enough, because what I would like to do, if I had the property for it, if I had the means to do it, it would be just basically make a huge, like, either not a dome, because that's kind of inefficient with the sides and stuff, because like you can only grow certain things. You'd have to grow the shorter or the things that don't grow as tall on the outside, and like, which would look
Yeah.
kind of cool. But basically doing that and then having a climate control system in there, and then you basically control the rainfall and all that stuff. If that can be some sort of thing that's attainable in the future, or like a small scale sort. I'm sure that's already that's got to be already a thing with the farm grown or the farming facilities where they have like a bunch of flowers and a thing, even as an example, or I don't know, tomato plants, because the tomatoes that are grown in Florida probably aren't really grown outside in Florida, because like the
Really?
tomatoes, I mean,
I don't even love tomatoes.
me
man.
either. I don't like them
them
enough
at
to
all.
like try and struggle to grow cherry tomatoes here even, and then like plant a new variety for the fall, because I mean, even if we tried like to grow San Marzanos, they'd be good, but they probably wouldn't be good as what we could purchase in a can already, and already halfway there to its sauce. Basically just throw it into thing and it's already basically
Yeah.
sauce. So it's a lot of work for tomatoes, and they're not really that good. They're great for you. I wish I liked them. Yeah, so that's pretty much how that works. And to have like some sort of thing like that in the backyard, that's I don't know, some sort of advanced, like even like an automated version, like some sort of even having
I wish you could do this out in your front yard too, and have a good
Yeah.
garden of. I don't know why you can't do that. It's ridiculous.
I don't
Neighborhoods
know
are
what it is.
weird.
It's a hugely stupid thing
I
that is
don't get
going
it.
on.
I don't understand why neighborhoods don't have like a community garden. Like, every neighborhood should maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would set that up, but it would be a cool thing to do. You can't force neighborhoods to do that, and you'd have to have a certain amount of money to allocate a place
Yeah.
or stuff. I don't know. And you could do stuff. You could have like community pickings of strawberries or whatever.
Yeah,
it
it
would
would
be a
bring
way to
people
do
together
stuff.
more.
It would be kind of cool.
Back together, I guess.
I don't know.
But yeah,
But
just to legalize that sort of stuff in
yeah.
the front yard, and to not
Yeah.
have to force, or to not force people to have lawn. I think that's one of the dumbest things. But the climate control thing would be great, and to have some sort of
Mm-hmm.
automation to it, probably hydroponic, soilless.
Thick water.
Yeah,
Only.
hydroponic thick water. Wonder if that'd be good for roots. Probably not.
Probably not. Probably less.
Yeah.
I don't
Less
know. Maybe it's
suffocate.
not. Maybe it's not that different. Speaking of our neighborhood, we saw a guy riding on a bike that had a shirt on that said "creamy old bastard," and you were like, "What? What is this? What'd you say?
I don't even
Something
remember.
about you said like
Sounds
something about the
gross.
cream. Why is there cream?
And I was like, why is there cream? What
What is this?
Creamy. Like
Creamy
the
Old
color
Fashioned
of
is
his
like-
skin?
Hamstrings is like his muscles, maybe, because he's a marathon biker.
I have no idea.
What
That
is
was
going on
bizarre.
here?
Very bizarre.
I didn't like it. I mean, it's not a
Yeah, me
homophobic
either.
thing.
It's
But,
just odd.
Not afraid of
I
it.
think he's like a cycling bear.
But
Hilarious.
I just don't know.
Very odd. Yeah, I don't know. Very odd choice of a thing to have. And very large yellow letters.
Yeah, bold.
Huge. All the way from,
Just
I think,
put on your back.
yeah, from like the collar of the shirt all the way down to the tail of the shirt, I believe.
I like that attitude though of not caring. You
Yeah,
know?
I like it, you know?
That's pretty cool.
That guy's just super free and we're just shitting on him.
Your attitude I don't like is the attitude I was given at the drive-thru at Taco Bell.
That was so funny. When
I didn't do
said that.
anything, you know. I rolled up to the window. Maybe I wasn't being loud enough because I was in the passenger seat
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
and he couldn't hear me or something. But I was like, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "No." I just did that a little bit louder. I'm pretty sure we ordered pretty clearly. And I was, he was like, "What drink would you like?" I was like, "I'm good. I don't really want to drink." I didn't even say it like that. I was like, "No, thank you. I don't really. I'm not very parched at this moment in time, sir. Would you like a drink?" No. And then he was like, "It comes with a drink."
It was so funny.
I was like, "Oh, well, in that case, I'll have one of the new Baja Blasts with the coconut in it." And then, no, I didn't say it like that. But he was like, he's like, "That's gonna cost extra. Is that okay?" And like, I don't know what his attitude was like, but he like switched it up on me real bad.
It was so
I was like,
funny.
"Well, I guess I'll have one of those then. I don't
Yeah.
mind the extra money. I will pay that."
Give me the most
Have a great
complicated
day, sir.
beverage to make.
And like, yeah, that was pretty insane.
And then I was like, it was funny because I was trying to think. I was looking for the whole time. And I couldn't find like rice burritos because I don't want to eat meat from Taco Bell because it's probably not
Yeah,
really necessary.
you got two. You got a black bean burrito?
Yeah, like it was like rice, bean, and cheese or whatever.
Okay,
burritos, like ugh, they were fine. You know, they were okay.
The cheese is interesting there.
It's like
I still
nacho
like
cheese.
Taco Bell, but it's got an interesting like, twinge to it. That's the best way to say that.
Yeah, it's very.
I mean, I don't. I guess that guy is probably he's probably had a rough day at the Taco Bell thing,
He's just working at Taco Bell.
and
he
like
hates
I don't
it.
blame him. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Probably people trying to do like TikToks or whatever he's dealing with people that are trying the new
Yep.
craze, taking a video of like them getting handed the bag.
Jesus.
He's like, yeah, here's your taco.
Yep. Here you go.
They almost didn't give us the burritos either.
That was funny. They when we got to the window, like I was already laughing pretty hard, but like when we got to
I
the
was having a
window,
good time, yeah.
they handed me the box. I was like, all right, thanks. I hand that to you. And I was just like, all right. Yeah.
Here we go. Second bag surely is coming. It did not come. And then we were just like, we actually ordered 2 burritos as well.
They were
And
like
they're like-
flabbergasted.
Are you serious? How
Yeah,
dare
we're
you
like-
ask for these 2 burritos at a
Yeah.
place that sells burritos?
Yeah,
in
the
any
2,
quantity.
rice and bean burritos. Oh, here you go. They handed pretty quick out the window. too.
Yeah,
I
so it
like-
was right there. It wasn't like there was no burritos around it, and they were like confused that anyone
so
would order
funny.
this type of thing. But they must get orders of like 17 burritos. They're small.
Yeah,
And
and
some
they
people
were
are like,
folded
well, they're small,
hilariously.
so surely I could eat 7
Yeah, they're
and like,
tiny.
be fine.
It's only a 12-inch tortilla.
I have big bones,
Goes right to the old bones.
which is probably worse.
Oh man, remember we saw that? I think you showed me that X-ray of a human skeleton, like inside of a very obese person's body, and the femurs were like bent forward. They were.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It's like, oh my
I was
god, you
like,
better snap your damn legs in
oh.
half. Holy
Oh.
shit, ball.
That's from like that's
That's
from a little bit.
Oh man,
But-
yeah, that was
At that point, once you get the weight lost,
dense bones.
very dense bones.
Superman dense.
You're ready for anything.
Or not, because who knows?
You look at it.
You haven't really worked out, but technically
No,
working
but-
out is just standing. That
You
probably
got it
shot.
covered. Barking dog.
And they're probably
What is it, Snowflake? It sounds so funny.
Hilarious. What is it, Snowflake? What do you hear? Probably a boom sound again, just a random noise. You like to hear yourself? Shut up. But
He's a.
I shouldn't talk to him that. I'm
he's
sorry,
like a-
Snowflake. Never mind.
Stuff
You're
like
actually
you don't
great.
need to hear that negativity,
He's
buddy.
great.
Can we
I
have
joke.
Mr. Flake.
I joke, of
Exactly.
course.
Um,
Good noise.
he may hear a little bit of thunder.
Yeah, no, he just like pipes up every now and then. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pretty entertaining. But
Your little bark.
oh my god, what were we talking about before Snowflake interrupted us?
We were talking about airline food.
That's right. What is the deal with it?
I don't know. Have you ever had airline food?
No, I refuse to eat it.
I didn't want to eat that either. Like a meal.
I had coffee on a
Besides
plane one
peanuts?
time, and it was probably from yesterday. From the
Yeah,
day
it's probably
before.
from. They don't have water on there. I don't know where
No,
they're just like it's toilet water. I don't know.
it's toilet water coffee. Yeah, probably
Yeah.
toilet water taffy.
Ooh, toilet
Yeah,
salt water taffy. You just add
just
a little
toilet
bit
water
of salt
taffy.
to the toilet
Yeah, just like salt the toilet water, and then
like some sugar. I don't know how. I don't know how saltwater taffy is made. I've probably seen that how it's made. It's probably incredibly boring.
gum. Yeah, it's just pulling and pulling, and then
Another
pulling.
machine attaches to this machine.
Yeah, and it pulls it.
It pulls it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do
pulls
the
it more.
yeah,
Hilarious.
the Rick and Morty
Rick and Morty.
type thing.
Oh my god.
You know. Oh yeah, the Rick and Morty thing. That aired.
We didn't even watch it. Oh no, we did watch it. I just
Yeah,
didn't
we did.
remember for
We
a
did, we
second.
did, we did.
Yeah, or Mr. Nimbus.
Mr. Nimbus.
Pretty weird. Pretty funny.
Pretty funny,
Pretty hilarious.
but
I
pretty
thought.
weird. Yeah, it's like
It's just like-
they can do whatever they want, and it's funny.
Yeah, I mean the
honestly.
premise was pretty.
No, they had a good premise with the
Yeah.
wine and the back in time, or like the time thing.
Yeah, it wasn't even. It wasn't even like weird, and it was not in a bad way. It's just
No,
weird. But
It was a good episode.
yeah, yeah, the Morty thing where he's got the battle. Spoiler alert, I guess, but he's battling the multiple generations of dog people, whatever those were.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was so funny.
I saw people arguing in a comment section about what was better between Rick and Morty and Invincible. They're incomparable. Like, what is even they're just like want to argue with people.
Is that what, like Rick versus Omni-Man?
No, they're just saying like the animation is better in this. And it's like, oh my god,
People will argue about anything.
anything
It's so
and
stupid.
get
They're
into it.
It's really
This is
bizarre.
like
yeah,
like a huge deal, but it's one of
like
the things.
incomparable shows.
Yeah.
I don't think I didn't hear a knock.
I didn't hear anything.
Something, but I don't think it was a knock. But yeah, incomparable shows. I don't know
Something
why people would even argue about that. That is so bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I mean, the animations are.
I don't think it
different.
is.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's too bad about it. No, yeah, it's
Not bizarre. Fuck
Bizarre.
you.
I'll give you how bizarre that isn't. And
Literally.
I think it's bizarre. Yeah.
I love sports arguments. I love reading them. It's a guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're
Uh,
hilarious.
They're the best.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't know.
a
like,
lot of N words.
Well, no, I don't like those ones. I like when the logic is horrible.
Oh
And they
yeah.
like are so convinced in their ways.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god, what are you watching? And like, but
It's like one in a million convoluted thing that could happen. That
Yeah,
never
like-
will, but if it does, it's amazing.
it's absurd. It's absurd
Yeah.
stuff. I like it.
The trading people who talk about potential trade stuff or like off-season.
Oh yeah, the
drama.
stuff between the players and then what players suck. Which one?
That's always fun.
No, he sucks.
Yeah,
NBA player that only averaged
Trash.
23 points per game
Jeez.
sucks. My grandma
Trash.
is literally a better player.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like,
God.
but it's
What's he
worse
shooting?
than that. It's
Right
usually
hooks?
immediately after a good argument is raised. It's like that person is an idiot or a dick. It's always like an ad hominem attack, but it's sometimes something good.
It's basically arguing now. That's how.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
the internet is the forum, the public forum,
Yeah, and it's really bizarre. Because
and you
like-
don't have to read anything true if you don't want to.
Yeah, that's the really weird part too. It's like you could just have smoke blown right up your ass.
You
if
can
you
read
wanted.
whatever you want. It'll actually, I guess, make your front page already for whatever you want, and you
Mhm.
can tell it to not show you things that you don't want to see,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing for the future.
Mhm. Yeah, weren't we talking about? Did we already start talking about the Rachel Maddow thing and the Tucker or the Cocker
Did we?
Taro?
I don't think we did, but they were.
Talking
Yeah, there
about
was a court
Tucker?
case today,
I think it's hilarious. I'm surprised Sean Hannity escaped this.
right?
I
Yeah,
don't-
I guess he hasn't had a a lawsuit brought up because it was a defamation thing, and there has to be. And for
so I
Tucker
guess-
Carlson, it was what was his? It was a
I don't
extortion
even know, honestly.
case or something. I don't know what it was. But with Rachel
It's
Maddow,
funny, I
she
probably
accused
should've read
OAN of being Russian propaganda and stuff. And the way the judge said it was like, no reasonable viewer would think that she was not being sarcastic here, or like or something like that. So they're basically saying, look, this was in jest as much of her show was.
Wow.
And that was like the same argument that Fox was like, look, some of it is subject to her opinion. The viewers know that. And that's what they signed up for.
Yeah. And the court took it to its
And
reasonable
They
conclusion
basically
after
say
they
they're
told
they're
them
both
that.
bullshitters.
Yeah.
So
The court was like, all right, cool. We
Um,
deem you not
yeah,
serious.
you guys aren't news. You are entertainment, and
God,
this
just like
is
Alex
not
Jones.
defamation.
But yeah, Rachel Maddow, I don't know who paid her to do all this, but she just her brain just flew out of her head like the second Hillary Clinton lost or started to lose.
I thought she was like more of a 4 or 5 years ago.
She
Wasn't
was
she more of
fine.
a
I mean, she wasn't like amazing, but she
wasn't
was
she
just
just more of a news person?
yeah. The MSNBC was like not Fox News or not as Fox Newsy as it is now, but like
They're all just terrible.
they're just
You
like
can't watch
Democrat
news on the
Fox
TV.
News. No, they're all
It's ridiculous.
horrible. CNN is or like
And you got to
just-
be careful, very careful about what you look at on the internet. You're not doing research.
yeah. I mean, if like oh my God, I'm thankful that I found secular talk when I did. Like
Yeah, secular talk
coming
is,
out of high
is
school,
good.
just end of high school, like when the sort of I guess political thought process is starting to sort of form a little bit.
That's when that
developing
happens.
sort of opinions or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I didn't start watching like Fox News or some shit. But wow,
Well,
just wow.
people can be led astray on their own accord by going down rabbit holes on the internet,
Oh yeah,
and people can be just I guess indoctrinated by people around them, and be told things and not really look around as much, and it happens both ways. But I don't know, the free market of information is tough
yeah, it's
for
bizarre.
people to navigate.
Yeah, but we're seeing kind of right now with a lot of the at least when polled Republicans and stuff turning onto the side of Medicare for all and all that stuff, seeing that truly the good ideas can win and do win over time.
Yeah.
It's just that there are TFGs, too far gone people, unfortunately, who are the QAnon. Oh shit,
Yeah,
that's worse than fuck on YouTube.
saying the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're in the
Um,
middle, I think, right now, so we're good, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's
We're
the
probably
time?
like,
Let's just,
I don't even know. We may be
just
like
keep it
25,
at
30 minutes into this.
I don't know if the algorithm looks in this
Yeah,
far.
we're 37
yeah,
minutes
maybe
in.
I feel like it. But like, yeah, basically those people.
You can say whatever you want.
yeah,
Yeah.
you say whatever you want. But those people are like, they don't anything.
Jade's ketchup
Yeah.
on steak.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this. What? Ketchup on steak?
Yeah, that's the worst thing I could think of. to
Yeah,
say
but
about
those
you.
people who believe that. Okay, hold on. But divorcing everything that Donald Trump has done, that one thing is reprehensible. Putting ketchup on a.
Ketchup on, yeah, that's a huge sign.
Now, I guess like
Huge.
the thing is, I guess there's maybe an exception if it's like a steak that's cooked okay, but his is a well done gray
done.
steak with ketchup.
With ketchup.
And he had the audacity to think that he could pick steaks that are high quality enough to sell at the sharper image. What a weirdo.
He's like, people love steaks with
And
ketchup.
vacuums.
Well done. Let's just. He sold steak and vacuums.
Well, he sold the steaks at the sharper image.
Oh, I thought it was like a package deal.
No.
Buy one vacuum.
Well, maybe he
get
tried that. Who
2
knows?
steaks.
2 steaks per vacuum.
No, 1 vacuum per 2 steaks.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well,
and it's funny. The
well, we-
steaks look like
yeah.
garbage.
yeah, I mean, a lot of them do. Honestly, some of the 3D printed ones look pretty garbagey.
Well,
And
they'll
but
look better.
I think they'll get better. I think they're really on the
Yeah.
at the beginning of that singularity of solving the food crisis problem.
Yeah.
which would be impressive.
That'd be cool.
Um,
Yeah, where were we before steaks?
Trump ketchup.
Trump ketchup? Oh, jeez, that'd be disgusting.
Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis?
No,
I
we
don't think
didn't
we
say
talked about
anything
him.
about
Ugh.
The sandwich.
But no, the crazy people who are just unwinnable, you can't really talk to because their ideology
Oh,
is...
well, basically, yeah, you have some people who,
Yeah.
who are their political big issues would be,
based on delusion.
potentially, yeah.
Basically, someone who is a
People are like, we got to solve some things and progress and,
yeah.
do some Medicare for all, change some things in this country for the better. And then you have people that really don't want to do that, or their big issue would be mainly like I don't know, what are their policy changes? I don't think they have any. It's more like get Trump back in.
Yeah, it's basically, and like this isn't even like saying this as a pejorative, like trying to pick a fight sort of thing. Basically, it's like their beliefs are built upon one delusion inside of a delusion, like wrapped around another delusion. It's just
so you want
insane.
to fight? No.
Yeah, oh yeah, so I want to fight. But it's just like it's not based on any sort of reality, so you can't. And it's also a lot of culture stuff. So they're very concerned about statues. Like Donald Trump put like $10,000 or 10 years in prison for like defacing a federal statue. So
At
insane
point,
that they
it's
care.
like,
After
like,
after
I'm not
a
gonna
human
do it,
being was
obviously.
viciously murdered on camera, they were more concerned about statues.
Yeah.
So they've been so
They were
thoroughly...
more concerned about Target. I remember. I mean,
that was disgusting.
people are
too.
gonna remember that for a long time.
Yeah, that my society, everybody, basically my society was more concerned about Target than a human.
Well, there was the way you gotta look at it. There was a percentage of people that were more concerned.
Yeah.
It's not like all of society was
No.
concerned about that,
Some
but
of
like
it.
there was a lot of stuff like
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, that sort of stuff, and also this happened a while. Like I don't know why I've observed this, but this has kind of happened. Like the craziness where they were asking like years ago, maybe a decade ago or something, when there's asking to like prove a negative with like evolution or prove a negative with intelligent design. They're saying, oh,
Yeah,
prove
that's
God
that's
doesn't
the
exist.
thing
Like,
that's never gonna happen, and
it's
that's
like,
it's a
what?
ridiculous thing to argue about. I don't even read
Yeah.
those at this point, and
no.
it's just like painful to listen to because it's circular,
Yeah, it is.
and there's nothing you could really say,
Yeah.
and there's really no point in discussing that unless like they're
Yeah.
at a certain level of, I don't know,
No,
but-
but now,
like that's not going to go anywhere.
yep. But now we
Productive, at
see
least.
the what?
Anywhere productive, at least.
No, it's not, of course. But now, of course, we see the that same sort of thinking of like, we don't need any evidence to believe this sort of stuff. Now the religious type thinking, or years ago, it bled into their political thought, and now they don't need evidence to accept things that affect reality. So they'll vote for this maniac.
This is true, and this is not the
who's
first time
probably a
that's happened.
hologram.
But
It's more
the
probable that
thing.
Donald Trump is a hologram than Joe Biden. And this he's a cartoon character.
honestly,
it's hilarious.
they
Though.
both are.
Yeah, they should just be both.
So, I think they should have like a show on TV. Maybe you make Biden and Trump move in together.
The odd hologram couple.
Yeah, yeah, hologram couple. How do you think that would go with Biden still as president?
I feel like Donald Trump would like
You send him over to a
Strangle
nice
Biden.
like
with a pillow or
maybe
like,
to a beach house.
suffocate him.
They have to try to coexist. Who else would be there? Maybe like a mediator, a comedian type. Who would be well, let's think about this like really, really hard for no reason. You got Trump, Biden, beach house.
And the person who keeps them from like what?
Just
beating
another
each other
person
up?
you think that would be a good fit in that trifecta. If it was a show
Like a politically
Coming
inclined
this summer.
comedian or just any comedian? Or
coming
any
this
comic?
fall,
Oh my god.
that's what it's called.
Maybe put Giannis Papas in there. That'd be pretty
Giannis
funny.
Papas? That'd probably be great. It would be funny. He's from New York.
Yeah.
But he may, I don't know. I think I might put, ooh, let's think outside the box here. Who would really hate it? Probably Bill Burr.
Giannis as well.
Yeah, they would probably all not like it.
I think you'd probably hate him more. Man, the eyebrows would be everywhere.
Bert Kreischer would make it fun.
He wouldn't even know what's going on.
Nope. Neither would anyone else.
Yep.
And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what like Biden wants, which is hilarious. But
Maybe don't do that. Maybe
yeah,
let's
no, that'd
not.
be
Let's
weird.
scrap that whole thing.
Yeah, scrap it.
Let's take
MMA fight between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. I think that should do it.
I think neither one lands a punch. I don't know.
Yeah, can they punch? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like they would bump heads a couple of times. They wouldn't like be very skilled.
Probably not.
Bump heads and maybe knock each other out
Probably not.
by accident, and that wouldn't be a good fight at all.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even make the tussle of the week. I don't even know if we have a tussle of the week.
I don't think we found one. They were all just actually violent.
Do we have?
That's
Yeah,
every
no,
fight
right?
we found.
Do we have any actual like? No, yeah, you're right. Actually, no, we have. Well,
They were
maybe we don't. But
someone getting thrown. Didn't we have one like
Someone
that? It's just
getting
someone
let's see. No.
Oh man. Oh well. But yeah, I mean the
Jeez.
problem with we're seeing it really, really badly is the violence is increasing amongst the people whose religious thought has creeped into their political thinking. Now,
The violence?
yeah, well now like one of the things that Tucker Carlson was talking about on Fox News is like this little fake FBI or fake report that there were FBI agents involved in the protests, which I mean, FBI agents
In which
and
protests?
CIA agents. I'm sorry. Why did I call them protests? That was retarded of me. Let me reverse that and get that out of here. Just whatever. The insurrection that happened.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the insurrection, not a protest.
They're saying there's FBI agents like sent by the Democrats or something?
Yeah, the violent armed insurrectionists allegedly, they also denounced that they were even Trump supporters. Of course, they all think they're.
They always do that
conservatives
and
think
then
they're
go like,
Antifa.
oh, they're Antifa.
They
or-
blame the left. They're just
or
like
this.
fuck things up and then blame the left. It's like what?
There was probably
Why are you
an
doing-
interesting group of people
Hilarious.
there, but yeah, most of them
Yeah.
were definitely not FBI
Yeah.
agents.
But yeah, I mean, it was really weird. He read this like
I don't know.
thing that said like some of the people may have been, or like it doesn't even really allude to that. And he had a guy on there saying like, it surely suggests the possibility that they were FBI agents. And they're saying that maybe in the court document that the people who are not identified yet because they're not fully, I guess, investigated and identified as a full suspect, so they're like known as person two. I don't know. He's looking at this weird thing that they're just like trying to dig through anything to find any sort of little whatever minuscule little piece of anything to keep this thing going until like either the 2022 midterms or Donald Trump's re-election. And it was just so ridiculous and convoluted, like just trying to say that FBI agents would infiltrate that.
It's ridiculous to give that to the time,
Yeah.
even the time of day.
And they have
But,
done it before. I mean, they've infiltrated, like,
No, I mean, like,
Black
I
Lives
just-
Matter
that.
and other protests.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, they probably didn't do that with the insurrection that happened. But they're just asking also to, with that, is what I was getting to. They were saying, like, prove this isn't the case. So they're just asking for proving a negative right there, outright, with no evidence. They're like, prove us wrong. Then it's like, what?
Yeah, that doesn't make any
So,
sense. They don't understand
yeah.
how to argue, but there's no reason to pay
Yeah.
attention to those people.
No, of course
I hate
not,
it.
but
I
the
hate
pro-
that those
well, the
people
problem-
that get the
Yeah.
attention here,
Yeah.
and it's a
Yeah.
sad thing, sad state of affairs, as they would say.
Yeah, it truly is. But yeah, I
But-
mean, they just keep on getting more violent, and I don't want to like keep on going with this portion, but yeah, it's just I don't know. They believe in not reality, so their reality exists on a different plane than ours. They live in a separate world, and it is kind of creepy. So whatever. But yeah, we'll move on to some. Do we have any funny videos?
Yeah, we do.
All right, cool.
We have a couple of good ones.
Let's move on to a couple of good videos. We'll end that.
Well, I wanted to say, I
It's
mean,
only
like,
5 minutes.
yeah, I mean, what a transition to that. Here we
Yeah,
go.
it's a good segue.
with-
Nice bumpy segue.
Here's the. I like this.
An
I want to
off-road
see
segue.
what you would think about a potential matchup between this guy I'm about to show
All right.
and the jetpack guy that we've been seeing as of late. Hold on, let me pause this.
Very fascinating.
Pause this. Now it's on the
Get
screen.
out of here. This is
And,
very cool.
Yeah, no, we got the
Kanye.
New York Goblin, the Goblin of New York. Not going very fast, is what I
just
picked up from
testing it
that.
out.
Not going very fast, but yeah, testing it
How-
out. he may get like 30, 40 minutes of battery, and
Yeah.
he would have to solve all crime in that
Yep.
in that specific slot. So that could work against him, against the jetpack guy. But the jetpack guy would also be not very nimble, I don't think. Like he can only, right? Do they like, you know?
I mean, if it's
Neither one has any powers, so
Yeah, they're just human beings that can like fly, kind of.
maybe they would like
Very
kick each
slowly.
other on the way. That's like jousting or punch each other. They'd probably both
Yeah.
break their arm. You know, it's fighting in the air like that is probably not a great idea anyway.
Yeah, humans can't fly, so it's probably not good to do that.
Some
But
other guy would win.
Yeah, yeah. But wow,
I've
how
seen
did
this
he? How in New York? How do you build this? Did you like live in an apartment and like make it in there?
I don't know. Maybe he bought it, but I don't know where you get one of those.
He must have
And-
some sort of land to like test this on in New York.
Maybe, but it's illegal to like fly a drone around people.
Yeah. So he's
Let
probably in
alone
jail now.
Be like riding on one around people.
Yeah.
So he's being
damn.
looked for. He had a
He's being looked
GoPro on his thing, so he
Hilarious.
probably uploaded a video of him
Oh
riding that.
jeez, that's stupid.
He's done. He's canceled for real.
Yep. Oh boy. What is that? Like a fine? Probably. It's probably just a fine.
Huh?
Probably a fine.
Yeah, fine. Maybe he'll get like, maybe even jail time
That
for
is too
endangering
much.
people. They'll take his drone away. He
What's
won't be able to
gonna
fight crime.
Ridiculous.
Omni-Man will come back.
Crime will
with
be
the
worse.
Viltrumite army
Yep.
and I guess smite us or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
Yep.
In those streets.
Ain't no streets
And here's what happens
when you need
in our
grits.
streets.
Well, where the grits?
Where the
Where
grits?
is the grits? The grits!
We ain't got no more grits.
Bruh, I need some grits and I need them now.
She's pretty
Where's
clear.
the grits?
Here.
More relax.
Now! No, ain't no relax. I don't want no oatmeal. I want some grits. Where the grits, bro?
For you,
Where's-
huh?
I will
Whoa.
tear this whole shit
Very
up.
fast.
Find me
Tear this
some,
whole shit.
find me some grits.
I ain't got no more. Mo, relax.
You got the camera here. You got the camera.
You
Yo,
noob
bro,
guy.
give her some grits, bro, because she was about to punch
Now!
me right now.
I said you was a new.
Give her some grits or whatever. Give
Yeah,
her
I
some
don't
grits,
think
bro,
that. I thought
because
that was an
it's
interesting thing.
God,
We
that
don't show a
guy
lot
is
of
so
TikToks,
scared.
you know. And that wasn't one either. So
It's hilarious.
get
Such an
your
interesting
fix.
clash of cultures when, you know, a Chinese person or an Indian person has to purchase like a gas station or something in that area because it's cheaper, and then you know, people come in there and they're shocked and probably like, what the fuck? Like
Wait, what?
like if they purchase a, like, you know, one in Florida and they got these crazy shirtless guys walking around.
Oh yeah, and they're like, wow, this doesn't remind me of the homeland at all.
They got no shoes on walking in
What's
there.
a grit?
Yeah, what's a grit?
Are we the
What
only
is a
country
grit?
that eats grits?
I really don't know how many countries consume grits. That might be fun information to get for the next episode. We'll compile a data.
Well, what country do you think
data
eats the most
research.
grits?
What country do I
Probably
think
us,
eats them?
right?
But I mean, it has to be us. Is it a thing anywhere else? Because I don't know of any British. Like, it's always beans and toast for them, and then eggs for dinner. So I don't know.
Grits. It is
It's probably very
It's
widely
cornmeal?
consumed. Yeah, it's like
boiled
hominy.
cornmeal porridge, basically, or hominy.
Yeah.
It's not really saying, but it is the official state food of South Carolina, which I would guess. So
The official state
Grits.
foods. I mean, grits are delicious.
simply
that's not
ground
really-
corn.
The state food. Yeah, white corn. Corn.
That's
Yep.
what it is. So it's not even a thing. It's not even nutritious.
No, not really.
Taco Bell's better for you.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably. Not.
I was like, yeah, no.
What if you eat the butter grits? Some people probably combine the butter and the cheese grits and then just like eat them. Butter cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's the name of the episode.
Butter
that's
cheese.
Low-hanging cheese.
Butter cheese. Let me write down some titles. So what was the,
None of them are good yet.
yeah, none of them. Fucking butter cheese. Stupid butter cheese.
Maybe grits.
Grits.
Welcome back.
So 52 grits. Or 51 grits.
Area 51. No, Area 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Could
be
do that.
potentially it. This was a a pretty interesting video that was kind of gross that I thought it was kind of nasty, and you really don't think it happens, but it does.
Reacting too quickly. But yeah, this is funny. I was I thought I reacted too quickly.
No, you're good. You're fine.
Yeah, it's cool.
I was like, we are. Fuck.
We're reacting
I thought you
quickly.
meant like as a whole.
No.
We're reacting quickly. It's like, fuck. All right, I'm gonna slow down.
Hilarious.
Slow down my reaction.
Slow down the reaction.
Oh my god, what has happened? What is going on now? No, okay.
Hilarious.
With her skis on? That's not good.
All right, we're gonna catch you.
Okay.
It's all right. That's okay. They broke her fall.
Yeah. Yeah, don't move. Won't be a problem. She's not gonna move.
No, I think she's
ever
okay,
again.
With her skis on? That's not good.
But listen to what this guy said after that noise.
It's all
Oh,
right.
God.
That's okay. They broke her fall.
Broke her fall. Yeah, of her
It's
legs.
okay.
And they didn't
Fans
break
with
her
their
the
skis
fall
on.
of
They
the
freak
back
out.
of her skull on the frozen ground.
One more.
Hilarious.
Oh,
It's all right.
no.
That's
Sounds
okay.
like a
They broke her
luggage bag
fall.
falling on the ground, doesn't it?
Really heavy
Weird.
one. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful view. See the trees
What a nice place
The
to become
background.
paralyzed from
and
the
a
neck up.
bridge. Yeah. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Or dead. I don't know
But
because like
she potentially broke her neck. I didn't
And-
say she. I don't know what's going on here. So
apparently it's a chick.
He, she,
according to
they.
the camera guy,
potentially they.
broke they's fall.
They's broke. They's fall on they's ground. out
All
there.
them's down there broke they's fall, so it's cool.
That's as funny as hell.
That's SJW talk.
They's going out there down to the club.
That's funny because they were trying to avoid not like being racist, but
Is that racist? That's a
well,
that's a
and the thing
Southern
is,
accent.
yeah, it's a good point. But it's so funny, like they's.
Yeah,
That's they's phone.
these phone got
Oh
stolen.
my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, it is. I like when you go to like a sporting event and there's a Jesus Christ, that was
And the
loud.
parents
And there's
are
a
just
parent like
so
this,
enthusiastic
enthusiastic and just loving, and
in favor of
warm
sports.
and like they just love sports and
They
they
love
love the
the game.
kids. They love all the kids and everybody's just having a good time.
Love the game.
You fucking piece of shit!
Amy Poehler down there.
He dropped the phone! That man walked out on that in front of a kid!
This is a kid's game. Where's my fucking kid?
Get my kid out of here. That's hilarious.
I just had so much.
This is a kid's game, and then she cursed.
Where's my kid? Oh my god,
That's so funny.
this is what baseball is about.
This is That's
I never
why
played. Really,
the thing is,
you did for a little bit. You had a
Yeah.
good time.
I appreciate. I mean, it was fun, and it was, eventually, I think I was like an outfielder at some point. It was just like, oh my god, what the? I played with a frog one time, which is like,
You gotta.
yeah, because being an outfielder, it's very, very low
You see a frog, you
percentage
play
of
with it.
time. Yeah, especially like with like t-ball, and like we weren't actually pitching to each other. It was like very, very. It was like second grade, like not even close to anything.
I was doing
Baseball.
pre-calc in second grade. No, I'm
That
kidding.
was great. For you. But yeah,
I was drawing stuff on,
yeah.
on paper.
But it was just like, I don't know, the coaches would pitch. It wasn't even like I didn't keep on going with
Mhm.
baseball. Eventually, it was just like a little too bored by it. But yeah, it was fun hitting the ball and stuff. But being an outfielder and being on defense is kind of just like, unless you're like
That's
first
not good.
base
Baseball's stupid.
or like, yeah, it's just not good.
You fucking piece of shit!
That sounds like Ruth from.
It really does.
Ozark?
Yeah, either
And,
Ruth
I mean,
or
that's
Amy Poehler.
she does a great scream too.
Oh my god, just like the back of the throat.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Gross.
Got some phlegm in there. And like what happened? Because everyone, the bleachers were empty. Like when she turns around, there were not that many people there. Everyone's
Oh,
on
really?
the field or whatever this is, the
This
diamond
must be like the post game.
post-game
Someone
dance.
just won.
Jesus Christ, and they start fighting. But yeah,
Actually,
this
they're
is
even-
weird.
I don't see that many kids out there. I guess they're out there in the back, but jeez.
Yeah, and it was weird like seeing this sort of dynamic with even like playing flag football, and then
We
like
saw
the
some
short
things,
time they
like-
played tackle.
Ugh. The parents were like the worst part of that
They were horrible people.
sometimes.
A
yeah.
lot
I
of
actually
the-
know the worst part was the heat and
Yeah, the worst
Yeah,
part was heat
all
and
that
pads, and yeah, the
uh,
running.
but the second worst part was the parents.
Yeah, there was this guy. whoever it was, the coach, one of the coaches, he like got spit on by one of the parents, and then he punched him in the
really?
face.
Oh yeah,
And- yeah.
I remember that now. I remember him talking about some sort of gallbladder surgery that he had. That's like my last thing memory. He's like, yeah, I had my gallbladder removed.
He looked like he wouldn't have that.
Maybe no, this was a different guy.
But like
One of our coaches has a gallbladder. I don't know what he was up to, but yeah, that guy fought. There was a couple of fights. There was some interesting like parenting going on. Guy wouldn't catch a ball or like made a shitty play, and they were like, hey, you don't ever embarrass the family name like
yeah, that
okay?
was
No.
really weird.
Okay.
There was some stuff
there
like
was-
that.
yeah.
Like, yeah, one of the coaches was like just really a dick to his son. I was like, oh my god, it was just a really
Yeah.
bad atmosphere. It's really it's
Sometimes
concerning.
it is, and it's like everybody's uncomfortable, but they don't somehow don't even feel it.
Yeah, it's
in the air.
bizarre. It's
like,
awkward. It's weird.
It's really weird.
And like, there's this. I guess I think Dad was telling me this one time. I think there was like a team that was like they kept on running the ball or something, and like the coach came up to the players like after the game, and he was like, "You pussies" or something. He called
He's like,
children pussies.
He's like, we had it. Oh my god,
It's like,
a grown man.
yeah, a grown man calling children pussies. What the fuck?
It's
Absolutely insane. Just absolutely just off the rails. And I don't know if it's all like that, but how do these players who are like, oh man, you know, just real happy vibing all the time, whatever, haha, we're smiling. How do they come out of that environment like that? How do they come out of it like a non-insane person? Like just,
I don't know.
Constantly being a dick. Because wow, there's the one kid who the coach was like,
Good question, man.
yeah, the coach was like an asshole, and then like the kid, I think his kid like during a game threw the ball at another player, like during like in between plays. I think or something.
Another player.
Yeah, so he just like has
through
this,
a guy's back or something.
yeah, he just has this horrible sportsmanship already,
I
not
remember
even
that
playing for
shit.
high school.
Yeah, Dad was like, get over here and pray.
It was
Okay. No.
yeah, and like the rampant morbid religiosity is just so creepy to me all the time.
That's kinda weird, but
Another reason to not.
what
join
else did this
Scouts.
guy do?
I don't know.
He dropped the ball!
He
So
dropped.
he must have.
This is in Florida for sure.
This was another thing. This kid must
Somewhere
have dropped the ball,
southern.
and the dad just like embarrassed him in front of everybody. Which
Probably.
was another thing that happened. And it's like this kid is just playing flag football, dude.
Yeah, or
T-ball.
baseball or not even baseball, probably T-ball. Just like wow, absolute trash.
That man walked out on that field in front of a kid!
This is a kid's game. Where's my fucking kid?
She sounds like a character for the mom from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Or no, not the mom, the daughter. Peggy. No, the blonde chick.
Yeah.
I don't want this. It's
Oh
mine.
man, I can't remember her name. Shit.
Schmlandon.
Schmlandon.
That was it. Yeah.
Schmlandon. Come on.
Oh, this
Schmlandon.
matched with what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So what I'm asking is how much is the ranch?
Be $1.62 altogether.
So is it
I'll have your receipt.
is it 20 cents a piece or 11 cents a piece?
Okay.
Because you told me 20 cents a piece, and I told you that I always pay 11 cents. I've never paid 20 cents for ranch.
You're right, ma'am. I was wrong.
So he's like, okay, you're wrong, whatever. Let's just get this over with, and I'll get your order. And she's like, we're gonna drag this out for a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's gonna go on. Yeah.
I don't know.
20 cents.
Her total order is $1.62.
Did she say like she paid $1, so like
Yeah.
62 cents?
She was like, it should be, well, 9 cents less than that. So I don't know.
Oh my
She wanted
God, so it's
and then
even.
All right, I'll just let it-
$1.62
Okay.
altogether.
You said that's not your manager?
I am the manager of this shop.
Okay. I'll just what's the store manager's name? So I'm gonna call in the morning. I mean, you were completely rude to me. Yeah, the customer is always right. And if I told you that I
this
never
is a
paid 20
weirdo,
cents for
by the
ranch,
way. There we go.
then that's what it was. I don't pay.
People who usually want to talk to the manager, the store manager.
Yeah.
You're not a big enough manager for her.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Like, put me on the phone with corporate. They're like, I've never talked to corporate. I don't know if they even have a phone number.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
It's Jack
even
in
a
the Box,
thing.
by the
Yeah,
way.
and also some things revealed later on in this video that make her to be some a strange person.
You sat here and argued with me and told me that no, ma'am, it's 20 cents.
And then I
It's
said,
20
yes,
cents.
you're right. I was wrong.
But
And
you,
it's
but sir, if you're a
$1.62.
manager, you should have known that in the first place. How much
I
the
was
rent is.
mistaken.
And
I'm sorry, we
then,
made
then
mistakes.
you said it's a lot of ranch
So I
for
don't know the
fries. You did say that too,
inventory
correct? You
cost
said
of
that's a.
everything in
I was
here.
wrong. I'm sorry. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
What else is he supposed to say to satisfy?
It's
this
not good
person?
enough for this woman.
A lot of ranch for fries.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, this
Now,
is funny
okay,
too.
So she's.
Let me go back so we can hear.
Correct? You said that's a lot of ranch for fries.
Yep.
So.
He had
Hello?
a little attitude.
No, we don't. I don't want any extra sauce.
It's buttermilk. I wanted 5 buttermilk.
But yeah,
Okay.
This guy's
And
like.
then that guy's
I'm
like, "Do you want
talking."
more sauce?"
So how about more?
She wanted 5 buttermilk ranch, but she only ordered fries, I guess. He was like, "That's a lot of ranch for just fries," and she was like, "What the fuck?" You're
That's a weird comment on what
It
I'm
is.
ordering to eat.
It is from him. Maybe he didn't mean to say it into the mic. Like maybe he, I don't know. But that's hilarious. That he would
Very
even
funny.
say that.
Very funny.
yeah, you said that's a lot of. But and my thing is, it shouldn't matter if I'm gonna pay for it. It shouldn't matter if I want 20 ranch.
That
I'm
is
paying
true.
for it.
I
So
agree
if
with
I
you.
want to put 30
with
ranch
both
on
of
my
these
fries,
people.
I have that right.
I agree with
Okay,
you.
so it's $1.62.
No, I want my. No, I gave you $1. I'm. You can cancel the order. You can just give me my money back.
Manager's name's Josh. Have a good night.
And just so you know, I just want to make sure you know I recorded this whole conversation, so I hope you're gonna be happy with your man. And I do. All I want is my ranch. I don't want the fries. I want the ranch. So you can charge
So
me for
she
the ranch.
wants
Go ahead and charge me
now
for the ranch.
only the ranch. Is she
This is
going
kinda
to-
weird.
What is she going to do with
She's
the
gonna
ranch?
rub it all over.
You can go
herself.
wash your hands.
Think
You
about
just
this
killed a
later.
bug and you're
It-
working in a
it might be
restaurant. So you can go
anger.
wash your hands
No,
and give me my
it
ranch.
just,
Or
like,
you can have the
pleasure
gentleman in the back
out
give
of
me the
this
ranch.
event. She
I'm
wanted-
literally
she
recording
uploaded
this. You have no idea. Like, this is going to go to your corporate manager.
You know what
She
happened?
recorded
This guy
this
probably
thinking-
didn't even get fired.
No, they were like, yeah, we saw the video. We'll
Like, yeah, we don't
we'll
care.
see
We're
on
checking the
Monday, I
bugs.
guess.
There are bugs everywhere in here.
Yeah. Don't let them blow up. So we're just gonna sweep it under the rug like bugs.
Yeah, they probably just they probably just hacked whatever it was, her social media accounts.
She posted this like, yes, this guy is gonna be embarrassed.
Over
He's embarrassed for sure, but like,
nuclear bomb.
I hope she is too.
Yeah, she must be. I mean, because now the secret is out, because you have the weird choice of letting everyone know how much ranch you consume
If a guy
on your
said that
fries.
it's a lot of sauce, and
Yeah.
like if I was ordering or some shit, or it was like this to me, I would laugh it off like I laughed off the other guy who was actually kind of rude.
Yeah, I mean that was actual rudeness. This guy
yeah.
probably wasn't like a dick.
Yeah, he
He
seems
seems
like
like a
he's
dick.
like not that bad of a guy. He
Yeah.
made an honest mistake.
This is
Then
literally
you-
going to
well,
go
then
to
you
the
run the
corporate.
risk
I
also.
might even put this on Facebook. Seriously.
Wow, yeah.
Look, not
She might even
Facebook.
threaten to put this on Facebook
Mark-
and send you to Guantanamo Bay here.
Mark is gonna show up like probably Randall from Monsters Inc. Coloring himself off the wall like you can camouflage himself like a lizard person, and then he's gonna show up and kick his ass because she put it on Facebook.
Yeah. Who's Mark?
Damn, Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's this?
I thought Mark,
Yeah, no, you're
Mark
right.
and Facebook.
You're right. No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say his manager's name is Josh. So,
yeah, well, fucking shit.
This is the Jack in the Box on. You guys just witnessed. This is the Jack in the Box on
All right, 54
Spencer.
cents.
I
Interrupted her
don't. You didn't
monologue.
wash your
Yeah, I'm
hands. You're in a
saying
restaurant. Do you really
it's
think
not
I
a
want you to touch my food?
Well, your coins that you're going to
What if it's like a stink bug? Stink
He
bugs
killed a
don't
bug.
eat poop.
he killed a bug, and she's like, "What the absolute fuck are you doing? Your hands aren't and it wasn't. She didn't give him any time afterwards. Too. He immediately kills the bug, and she's like, "You didn't wash your hands."
Yeah, you didn't
And it's like,
flash
oh my
speeds
God.
to the sink. You just off to the sink.
Maybe he's taking another order on the thing, and you're not that important.
Yeah, maybe he
You
doesn't
ordered
care at all
ranch.
about his job.
You ordered ranch. It's not exactly like priority
Yes.
number one.
Yeah, when someone has like 6 sandwiches like behind you. And now, but the thing is also with releasing this video, you reveal yourself to be even larger of a weirdo
Mm-hmm.
because now Instead of fries and ranch, you chose the ranch only, not the
If
fries.
anything,
not
you take the
logical.
fries.
Yeah, do not take the sauce instead of the thing that the sauce goes on.
Maybe-
Are you insane?
Yeah,
Yes.
I when I go to Chick-fil-A, I want 2 Chick-fil-A sauces and 2 Polynesians.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no.
I don't think that's ridiculous because I'm getting a fry and a sandwich, and I'm keeping some sauce in the fridge. You know,
Yeah.
I may have 1 or 2 unopened, but I
Hopefully
get 4
Chick-fil-A doesn't
anyway
hear this.
because I'm in America.
Yeah, I mean, and didn't they have a sauce shortage? It's like, what
Maybe
is there,
for
a
a week.
cornstarch shortage?
Yeah, was there a chemical disgusting like?
Yeah, was there a preservative shortage or something? Come on.
Yeah, there's not even that much real stuff in the sauce in the first
Yeah,
place.
what could possibly be a shortage of this? Like honey,
Yeah, come on.
I guess. I mean, like, eventually that'll be a shortage because, like, you know,
It's
bees
not
are
like
dying,
they wouldn't
but
have
whatever.
first dibs over the ingredients.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. I mean, you know, the highest bidders will be the huge corporations for, like, food in the future, but it's not to worry.
See where the rest of this
Forget.
goes.
Wash my hands after you pay me.
Are you being serious
It's
right
like, I'll
now?
wash your hands after
What
you
is?
pay me.
And you can lie about your name because it's being recorded. But what is your name?
It's really weird how she gave him the option right out the bat. She gave him an out. Isn't that
Yeah.
weird? It's like, go ahead and lie to me, but what's your
Oh
name?
my gosh.
Don't tell me the
Forget
truth, but what's
World
going on right
Star.
now?
This is the Jack in the Box.
He left.
Literally, the Jack
Maybe
in
he
the
wants to
Box
wash his
on
hands.
Spencer and Mexico
Just
Road.
wash his hands and
I
take a
cannot
couple of
believe
hits
it right
from the
now
pen and we
simply
come
because
back.
I
Yeah, he's hitting a crack pipe back there.
Snort a line of meth.
Jeez.
Oh,
He's a
jeez.
little
No, he's not.
lethargic for a meth guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's really meth
The card
movement.
maybe is the right answer here. But oh my god,
Yeah.
exhausting woman.
Absolutely insane person.
Isn't that
I
a
just-
song by
yeah,
Van
my
Halen?
God. Exhausting woman. Exhausting woman, yeah. Oh my god, exhausting woman. That could be a song that we make.
Oh my
Exhausting
god.
woman.
Another dog bark. That's great.
Another
That's
one.
great.
Jeez,
Let's go
you
to
know,
another
You know, Snowflake, we give you this roof under your head.
roof
under
under your head. Snowflake. He sleeps on
I
the,
mean,
the
whatever.
roof, I guess. Let's go to this train guy.
Oh, that was great. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot about
This is an
this.
incredible. Actually, is there anything else we want to say about the food industry or that Jack in the Box? I've never been to a Jack in the Box. Oh, there is something I want to say about the food industry.
What is it?
Subway was found
Oh, yeah.
to have 0 tuna DNA found in their tuna.
Wow.
So
What
that
is
was like
it?
a headline. They have no idea.
So
No,
you're
no,
saying that
that's not- they have no
potentially-
idea, but
Let me do Tucker Carlson voice. So
Yeah.
you're saying potentially, we could not be eating fresh?
this is true.
Subway
Let me
could not
let me
be.
specifically go to the Fox story about this.
Oh, Fox News, perfect.
New York
After-
Times lab determines
Lab.
no amplifiable tuna DNA present. What
Wow.
does that mean? We're trying to plug the tuna into an amplifier.
Yeah, we can't play Van Halen with it. So
Subway is defending its tuna following wave accusations, calling these baseless, threatening to the business.
it's a fully.
A recent New York Times report indicates that DNA testing is an unreliable methodology for identifying processed tuna. A spokesperson for Subway told Fox Business in a statement.
Also, cigarettes are healthy.
Yes.
So
Eat them.
finding the
Eat those too.
DNA.
Get the new Subway cigarette sandwich.
Yeah. The new Subway cigarette. So the guy's saying using the chemical building blocks of tuna to
Whoa.
search for tuna is not a way to
Listen to
find
this.
tuna.
This is more
okay?
detail about the
All right.
about the study. The Times of New York
Ah.
had 60 inches of Subway tuna sandwiches. That's if you get a foot long. Then
It's 5,
that's
4,
that's,
no,
that's 12 sandwiches.
12. No, wait. No? Because they're... I don't know, whatever.
I don't know.
What you said.
There's a good amount of
my bad,
sandwiches
shit.
there.
You're
There's
correct.
from 3 different restaurants. So they got 3 different restaurants in Los Angeles.
Jeez.
So they got 12 sandwiches from 3 different restaurants. They must have gotten 4 sandwiches from each restaurant, you know. And then they sent that to a lab in California, which determined no amplifiable tuna DNA was present in the sample. So we obtained no amplification products from the DNA. Therefore, we cannot identify the species. What does that mean?
So it's like not even fish potentially?
One, it's so heavily processed that whenever we could pull out or whatever we could pull out. We couldn't make out an identification, or we got some and there's nothing there. And that's tuna.
Eat fresh. Processed.
Eat interestingly.
Eat something. Eat.
Huh.
Subway, eat. All
Subway
right.
says we serve 100% wild-caught cooked tuna, which is mixed with mayonnaise and used in freshly made sandwiches, wraps, and salads.
That's pretty hilarious. Well, are they willing to produce any evidence of like where they get their tuna from, or like anything like that, or probably not?
I don't know. I haven't seen any, but would they intentionally mislabel food, Jay?
Wow, would a huge multinational corporation just lie to the people for profit? I
don't know.
I don't think so. Doesn't sound like something that would happen. I think they're perfectly trustworthy. We should just believe them and eat more Subway, honestly. But yeah, I mean, that's totally believable because like restaurants are not using real tuna. They're probably like grease fish or whatever. Oil
Dude, we
fish.
had some great grease fish
Yeah.
in Tampa.
Oily ass
It was
fish
awesome.
or whatever.
Oily something, bony-eared ass fish.
It was so good.
Let's check out this train video.
Let's see what this guy's doing. Maybe they're transporting tuna, and that's why they're
It's bagging up.
bagging up.
What is you doing, my nigga?
It's a diesel locomotive. Wow.
He's going forward
Beefing.
again.
This guy's just
What is he
ripping
doing?
balls in there.
Train drivers I don't think they control the train. They just like sit in there and like they'll break if something happens. But yeah, it's like
So something's not right.
Cub bagging up again, dog. I'm really not trying to be funny, dog. I don't know what the fuck this nigga is doing.
someone
And
said
then
they
you
were
got
like,
dead shit. You got me parked by the dead shit. God, that shit stink. This shit.
close the window.
What is he doing now?
What's he doing? He's going for it again, probably.
If this nigga come forward again, bro, I'm
I think
getting
he
out the
does
car
it.
and we throwing hands.
I think he
I'm
does.
throwing hands. This nigga ready to get the fuck.
He's ready to get the fuck. Are we ready to get the fuck, sir?
This nigga coming forward again. This nigga coming forward again.
That's so funny.
What does he keep bagging up coming forward for?
He's beeping.
What the fuck?
That's a great drop. Just
I love people.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I have potentially one more. I want to check
Oh.
the time here. See what we're doing.
That's great.
And it takes a while to pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
An hour and 16, I guess. I don't know. No, hour and 16 is decent. I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
As the last question I will ask on the podcast.
Last
today.
question.
Last question on the Big Chillin' podcast. We didn't even have a
Cross my
tussle of the
leg.
week, so whatever.
Sucks,
Is
man.
entertainment going to be the only job in the future?
I don't know if it's gonna be the only job, but it's gonna be like
No, it's a.
one
That
of
would be
the.
ridiculous, right?
It's going to be. It's going to maintain its lucrativeness and hopefully without any sort of internet. Well, I mean, combating
here's-
internet censorship that's going on right now, maybe it'll have a.
Well, here's a
know.
little background, I guess. The automation argument for jobs disappearing. It's not going to make entertainment the only job because it can't automate
No.
everything. But there will be a lot of jobs that can be done effectively without people.
Yeah, healthcare will be one that's not going to
Yeah,
really be automated as
healthcare.
much. Humans will still be needed, but
Yeah.
of course there are already like huge, I guess for lack of a better term, robots that do surgery, like micro surgeries on
Machines.
stuff.
Extremely like complex surgeries like that will probably have to be done by machines.
Yeah, and
yeah.
eventually it'll be like you just lie on a thing, and then the whatever arms come out, and you get the shit operated on, and then that's it. But like there will still be people in there probably doing the care that's also needed besides the actual surgery. So that'll probably remain like a human run industry, I guess. But service stuff, as soon as they figure out a nice robot, they could just like wheel around the restaurant with everything.
nice robot.
Hi, I'm nice robot.
What
Welcome
would you
to
like? No, you probably just order on your phone on the restaurant's app, and it
Yeah.
comes out of the bottom of the table.
Yeah, and there's some sort
And,
of like multiple
yeah. Sclerosis.
multiple
And
multiple arms
and
and
then hope we will
conveyors.
leave everybody on.
Jesus Christ, that's it. But multiple arms and like I don't know, conveyors, belts, or maybe
Conveyors
some
and
sort of
belts.
3D printing.
Or I mean, you
sort of
just like
thing.
maybe someone brings it to you.
Yeah, and then like they bring you the person
the
is
only
just
thing they do.
paid to like bring you the already made
Well,
thing.
they might have to do that because of the amount of jobs that won't be there. At first, there won't be like much to do, but the job will still be there. I don't know, but we do create a lot of false, not false, but we create a lot of avenues where
artificial.
where there's like an artificial market of jobs for something that doesn't need to be there, and it's probably extremely inefficient, like health insurance or
Yeah,
something.
administration and all
could
that
just
sort of
have
shit.
health care.
Yeah.
And you don't need. And we could cut out the mafia middleman that's going on there.
Yep.
But a ton of jobs would be lost there, so you can't just do that over. That's one of the challenges of Medicare for
Yeah.
all that makes it so difficult. But
Yeah, it's
it
just
can be
been
figured out
created,
certainly. I think that
that issue.
it's like the other option is a bigger deal.
Yeah.
But I don't think automation would take away all the jobs. Like there's a lot of trucking jobs. There's a lot of driving and manufacturing.
Yep.
But I don't know. And I don't think I'm not sure if it'll ever get to the point where, well, I rephrase that. I do think it'll probably get to the point where our governments will have to consider UBI, and it'll be more of a discussion. And candidates are gonna run on it because it's a thing already in places. So it's gonna be interesting. But I did want to talk about that a little bit.
That's very fascinating. But yeah, I mean,
entertainers would be probably the ones with the most money, other
Yeah, I
than
mean,
whoever
they have
already
a lot
had
of
the
money.
money before.
Yeah, basically like the owners, and then
Whoever makes the machinery too,
entertainment
tech
people.
companies,
Yep.
and that would be the argument
Big
for
tech.
UBI, for them paying the UBI or subsidizing that, because if they're making all the technology that's taking the jobs from people,
Yeah, they
then-
should subsidize
and making
in return.
subsequently all the money from doing that, then maybe they do that. I don't know. That's weird. Do that.
Yeah,
And that is
it's kind of gonna have to be. I mean, smarter people than us, is like Stephen Hawking.
It really
much
does.
said
Like
that,
some smarter people have to get into a room and
Yeah.
discuss this seriously, and come up with solutions to do it and implement it before it becomes a problem that needs to be solved.
Yep.
Like before it gets over, like boils over. Beat
Yeah,
it
I feel
instead of being late to the
unfortunately-
party, because we're always late to the party.
Yeah, I feel hopefully it's not gonna
Grits
be that way.
now,
Grits
not
now.
later.
Yeah, need grits now. But yeah, I mean, corporations are probably like champing at the bit, not chomping.
Chomping at the bot.
bit to get rid of most of their human employees, because like having to deal with human needs and stuff is they already have to do health insurance pretty much, because there's no universal health care that would actually take a lot of the burden off of companies to do that. But yeah, I mean, the future is going to have to be it's going to have to involve some sort of subsidy for the kids. You can't just leave people behind. That's going to create huge, ridiculous riots and uprisings. And I mean, it kind of happened in iRobot. Isaac Asimov predicted it before even the robot came out.
He said that Will Smith was gonna
Yeah.
come back and
Save Shia LaBeouf from a robot.
from Sonny, and that Sonny was gonna hit that guy with the stick, and it wasn't gonna be good.
Yep.
And that was the movie that Isaac Asimov wrote.
Yep. But there was a
I gotta read the book.
Yeah, it's really weird though. In the movie, like the one corporation, USR or whatever it was, those robots started destroying the other obsolete or like competition robots. So they would just have the monopoly of the area, and then that's when they started taking over. But like that could happen not even if an AI does take over, but that could happen like corporations could destroy their own, or like not their own but other corporations fucking robots with like theirs somehow. I don't know, but like eliminating
That's scary.
competition. But yeah, there's gonna have to be some sort of, or the people could start doing that just in protest, like destroying corporations, robots that are taking their jobs. They Targadur or whatever. The robots are Targadur.
And that's what this guy was mad about, actually.
Yeah.
No, get your ass out of here. Hey, God!
Not the
Fake
newspaper.
jobs, the robots.
Piss on this goddamn place.
And now I'm getting the hat.
No, but
Really cool.
that was a response to the robots taking his job.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of that's what'll happen, and it needs to be.
You heard it here first.
mitigated.
The robots taking the jobs.
Yeah.
Good people like that guy are being taken advantage of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty cool. We may leave you with that.
Yeah,
and,
I mean
that'll pretty much be the end of the Big Chillin' podcast tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
The aliens are getting
Robots.
found out tomorrow. is what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, so if there's anything juicy, we'll probably make a clip, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if there will be like a thing. Probably just gonna be like, here's a glimpse
Yeah.
of what may be or may not be out there.
Yeah.
There it is, or
It's like one
or
video.
isn't.
Yeah, or is it? Who knows?
Yeah, no, that's I guess I don't know, but
Hilarious.
I think that's probably gonna do it.
Yep, that's gonna be another wonderful episode of the Big Chillin' Podcast.
Yes,
If you view this video, make sure to subscribe and like. It really helps break through the algorithm.
The algorithm
Yes.
will smile upon us.
Please help us.